HSY! What a coincidence. I love HSY. How are you, friend? Well, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Friendsgiving? What a great way to spend the day. I'm thankful for knowing HSY. But I still won't pull floor 4 for Curlia. I have my limits. All right. We got a little Cooltrainer Brook HSY. I haven't calced this since Calc Doctor for you. There we go. All right. So the 8 character leads, isn't that nice? We just fast kill. We get usually toxic spikes. An Orbeetle should just win that 1v1 because of the likelihood of spikes, otherwise not so much. And then yeah, Orbeetle's technically worse than Gastrodon, but Gastrodon baits weird. I don't like it. So then we get Magmortar for what's probably Flamethrower, could be Fire Spin, could be Weather Ball. So we go Wise Glasses, Starmie, and I suppose we pre-burn because burn's less than toxic. So we'll take Hail plus Burn plus Hail plus Burn plus an attack. Which means we're going to be below 50%, and if we get crit or we get Fire Spun, we will be dead to Bear Tick, but it doesn't matter. It's always Bear Tick. It always outdamages us. It's faster by 1. So we'll never get Dugong. And then this is where it's a little bit awkward. So you're dead, you're dead. Now we have Bear Tick, but we've only used 3 slots, and 8 needs to kill this thing. We need somebody to take random move and turn it into not random move. I guess we could go like pre-sleep Kingler. What did I write down for this? Okay. So we need to get the spikes away, and we need to get and the only way is to do a poison type. Right. Okay. So yeah, let's try like pre-para Kingler, which is better than sleep. That way we can still citrus. And that'll bait never Icicle Spear. It could be Superpower or Rock Slide. And on Superpower Rock Slide, we can go to Nidoking, and Nidoking's always going to bait Icicle Spear. And then barring like 5-hit multi-crit into Aqua Jet crit, we're safe. We do need to adjust a little bit HP, but with Citrus we should always be fine, because if we're between 50 and 55%, we just fake out. We killed Overheat, we take an Aqua Jet, we get Dugong for potentially random move, including Substitute and/or Protect. Don't really care. Lowry, what's up? And Centiskorch just has to win the 1v1, right? Yeah, Centiskorch just has to win it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that should be fairly doable because Leech Life does enough, and if we're breaking sub, we can break sub with Fire Lash. So it should work. Ooh, tell me more, tell me more. Okay, Orbeetle can die here, by the way. We are accepting that. We don't have good enough answers. Crazy that I'm not bringing Caparajah. I can't think of a time when I did. Does it make sense to bring Caparajah if I'm not using it later? It is. Is it safer? Targeting is quite similar to R&B. It will click highest score for fast kill over soul. Gotcha. I'm listening. Ja is almost better here, but because I'm switching on Surf or Spikes, it's not. So I'm going to stick with Orbeetle and get the consistent bait order this way. And please, God, let him click the Spikes move. Over 3 turns. Okay. Ooh, I love mid-fight level up. Very nice. Hard to set up or see in the builder. Right, where it's like, hey, I want to outspeed this guy, but first I want to not outspeed. I've only done that once. I did it in did it on the Trick Room fight in Moss Deep Gym, where I had Conkeldurr bait fast kill from Porygon 2 turn 1, and then fast kill it after I leveled up mid-fight. So I'm with you. Very, very exciting. Jay, what is up is we're about to fight Cooltrainer Brook. How was your day, man? sure. In this version of events, I'm always getting the Nidoking. I think that this citrus is unnecessary on Centiskorch, but in case things go awry, maybe if things go awry, I should go Pecha. If I'm less worried about HP, the problem would be early Dugong. And then your citrus. Yes, citrus. And then you can be Oranberry. Okay. Pre-burn, pre-para. Orbeetle got to clutch up a little bit. Orbeetle has to not get Omega unlucky. That's more honest. Is music okay? It seems a little bit loud. Turn it down just a smidge. Known Demon Brook. Perfect. Every time they do those little OBS updates, it seems to get just a bit out of whack. All right. Has to be Citrus here. Has to be Wise Glasses here. Cooltrainer Brook, the speed run killer. Very true. Well, we're not trying to drop the speed of Tentacruel, so that's good. Okay. I think this is 33 now. Yep. We overheat, we take an Ice Shard. We get Tentacruel. Nice. This sees no kills, so this is most likely to be Toxic Spikes. Good, all right. Psyshock. Nice. We're dodging like double max roll crit now. No, we're not. We're still safe. Okay. That's right. We were dodging 2 crits and never spikes. Right. Oh, he did double crit me, you jerk. That is so rude. And that does make the line worse here as well. So this can still start to devolve on this. This is now random move Magjorker. What's up, monkey? Full rand. Oh, we got early. I'm an idiot. Okay. I thought we were getting Jorker early, but we are faster than it. So this was almost always Bear Tick. Okay. 24 HP. Great. I don't know how bait order works. This is Rock Slide, Icicle Spear. Rock Slide is fine. This is Superpower. Nidoking takes Superpower and it eats up the spikes. Beautiful. Another crit. Brook wants it. What a battle to have all the crits on. And then this is Icicle Spear. Should we go to Ape? And we try not to get like Omega 5 hit. 2 hits, please. Okay. Check the range. 78. Does Aquajet do 78 to Ape on crit? I think it does. I think we're in the bad range. We are. So I think I fake out here to get my citrus, and then I'm safe. Right? I don't know what your no is, Jay. Sorry, brain fart. 145. We take 9. So we would go down to 69. Which would mean citrus. So we just fake out, and that makes it safe. It will mean dugong, though. We overheat. Right? Yup. There's the jet. Finally, we get a crit. So glad. Okay. All right, we do get Magmortar here. That's convenient, admittedly. Magmortar has just Scorching Sands kill. We're already burnt, so we don't care about that. Starmie takes basically the same damage from all 4 moves. It's kind of a funny wall for this Magmortar. And Wise Glass's Surf always kills. All right, and then because we're burnt, this is most likely Protect, right? Between Hail and... I think this might even be +8 Protect because it's weather and status. I don't know if it stacks. Doesn't really matter. Can this be Blizzard? Do I need to make a pivot somewhere? This can be Blizzard, which I did not Aspire. That's dumb. But it's overlap. We just have to go here now. We don't really have a choice. The correct play was always Aspire. We get to Protect. It's a beautiful thing. GG, send a Scorch. Oh, we got him. Okay. Mini throw, no Aspire Berry. Playing around fiction that I didn't think was possible, and instead allowed fiction that was. All right, and these fights should be fairly simple, except for the Greninja one, which sucks. We're also not pulling 113 encounter yet, because 113 contains Stunky, Salazzle, and Toxel Yanmega, and I already have guaranteed underpass Stunky, so it would be -1 encounter if I rolled the, like, 30% Stunky here. flame body should prevent being frozen. I like that take. They got magma armor for that. I think more fire moves should thaw you. That's my version of that. Can I handle Zam without it? Right now my plan on Zam risks a crit. Some rolls of crit. And I think that there's a problem in that line, so we'll see. My veto is pretty scuffed no matter what, and Stunky doesn't change that. In fact, it kind of makes it more inconsistent. Starmie dies to Shadow Ball crit. A lot of things die to crit there. Okay, this one's a free ape fight, right? We lead ape, we outspeed, we kill with Sky Uppercut, we outdamage everybody except Salazzle. So Salazzle comes in, but it can't click Nasty Plot. Oh, it can click Nasty Plot. So it's Sludge Bomb, Nasty Plot. We don't care. Ooh, we care a little. Alright, so should I pre-damage Ape? Probably. I don't know if Salazzle is faster than me. Oh, because right, I always forget the candy thing. Everyone does the candy, so then I'm shocked when I don't outspeed things that everybody else outspeeds. Every veto is scuffed, to be fair. Oh, I disagree. If you have Talonflame Torterra, it's not bad, and like one rock type. Crobat is often scuffed, I would say, but in general the fight's not. I haven't found the fight to be too bad. The Crawdaunt is, I guess the Crawdaunt makes it kind of feel that way. I mean, I've already beaten the 2 fights that need a candy. Yeah, people candy for win straits, and it also lets you outspeed the Doug Trio on the Golisopod fight. So no, Ape is standard level 49 right now. I am being anti-meta because I refuse to spend another resource on Ape. So yeah, let's Sludge Bomb. Let's switch in on Sludge Bomb with somebody. Guaranteed. Is that double crit? That is double crit. I mean, this is all pretty fictional stuff. But double poison was what I want to avoid. So I guess we just go... Yeah, we pre-damage, we go Gastrodon to confirm HP Grass. We go Tyrantrum with a Pecha and we Rock Slide. That kills. And then... if you candy 8 for win straits, it does Mega Medi. If you don't candy 8 for win straits and you don't double low roll, it still does Mega Medi. Pro tip, hit the range. Think I didn't use 8? You think I had other answers in my box? Nah. Yeah, I was greedy. Okay, so we get Drain Punch Kecleon. Can it power up punch? It can power up punch. I don't think I care. The important part. I guess it could be full random, huh? But let's just go here. We don't really care. We go here, itemless. We click Fly a couple of times. Or we click Earthquake. He does what he wants. This guy dies to us. We actually don't show fast two-shot here. This no longer looks as free as it did before. That's sad. I think I didn't look at Nasty Plot. I didn't consider the part where I could get crit and then bait knockoff. That makes sense. I was like, oh, Soft Sand Gliscor does great here. Okay, bozo. All right. So maybe the answer is... I can't really pre-damage either, which is a bummer. Oh my god, toddlers are something else. They're so much fun. You never know what they're gonna do. What if we do Lumberry instead? We go Copperaja. What's Copperaja helping with later? Nothing. And I guess... No, it's helping with nothing. Can I lead somebody else? I feel like usually the answer is no. Like, this is already annoying to lead. Yeah, lead Magnet Rise. Great idea. Yep, great idea. That's a great idea. Nope, it's lead Ape. And then we're always getting you second. I'm pretty sure it's +7 if you have a ground move, and it's +6 naturally. It can Magnet Rise. It's certainly +6 naturally because it can Magnet Rise even if you don't have a ground move. I've never seen it Magnet Rise over a kill, so I don't know whether it's +7 or +8, but it has to be one of those. I like the Gastrodon play. All right, so we go here, we go to you, and then you're no longer the best Kecleon answer, even though we're usually getting Drain Punch. Well, you are the best Kecleon answer. We just don't want to finish Kecleon with you because you allow Coil. So we're going to Earthquake, and then let's just pretend he's +1. So we're gonna switch in, we're going to Earthquake, and then he's going to start Shadow Sneaking. And once we get Shadow Sneak, we can even Shadow Sneak here is fine. We can go to Kingler and KO. And then two-shot this fool with a Cherry Berry. That seems great. And then we want to bring somebody else that does at least 50%. And Crook fits the bill. Yeah, that feels good. Oh, it even switches in on random Kecleon, which is fantastic. Yeah, Monkey, if you find it and link it, I'll put it up on the screen. On you. Ape pre-damage is 69. Huge. No item. That would mess up bait order. Pecha. I guess you can be Pecha as well. No item here because knockoff. And then your Cherry. Do I have a special attacker that does this better? That I could pre-burn? Not really. All my special guys take 1,000,000%. Don't have a lot of special bulk around. It's fine. Crook will do the job. What's up, Clotted? What is up, Beast? Okay. This is Life Orb and slower than me. First fast kill is Lazzle. Sludge Bomb. You go Gastrodon. We show kill, so it can't set up. This is HP Grass. Haven't pulled it. I'm delaying it because I have guaranteed Stunky in Desert Underpass, and I don't want to dupe out a full encounter. Nice. 62 looks like a good HP number. It is. This is guaranteed Drain Punch. Oh, it is almost. It can be +8. Alright, this is almost always Drain Punch, which would be good. There's the fighting type. And then this is a fun interaction that we're going to abuse a little bit, I think. Because he's a fighting type right now, we show kill with Fly, so we get guaranteed Shadow Sneak. And then he becomes a ghost type, but we don't want to kill him with knockoff because then the other fool can set up. So instead, we're gonna just click Earthquake. And then Earthquake does enough that another Earthquake always kills, which means it has to Shadow Sneak again. Darkest Dungeon. Don't know anything about it. Tell me more. Send a link. I have watched it Magnet Rise without ground moves, so I am certain that it is at least +6. Sometimes. It might be one of those moves that is like 50% to be +5, +6. There's some of that in there. W Sneak. This guy's a bum. Razor Shell again. W Sneak. And then we get this fool, and we two-shot him with Razor Shell. Big Kingler data here. Basically, similar level of the game hates you. Well, here, I'll throw it up on the screen and react in real time. Yeah, no, that's not true. I am certain. Because on Breeder Pat on Route 121, I have had it where I'm trying to set up Magnet Rise. I'm trying to set up a Magnet Rise on a switch to my check to the... who's the Magnet Rise guy there? Well, maybe it's not Breeder Pat, maybe it's Gentleman Walter. But I had a situation where I wanted to pivot a ground type around, and it Magnet Rose on the switch to the ground type, which meant the next turn wasn't safe. But wouldn't be the first time that I ignored what people told me how the game works. Darkest Dungeon. Challenging roguelike turn-based RPG. The psychological stresses of adventuring. I like it already. Recruit and lead a team of flawed heroes against unimaginable horrors, stress, disease, and the ever-encroaching dark. Can you keep your heroes together when all hope is lost? This sounds like someone is making a video about my NG Plus run. I'm interested. I tend to like these turn place games for like one playthrough. Oh, that's why it looks familiar. Yeah, but I just like games as a general statement. So, I'm sure I would like that one too. A playthrough will yield you about 100 hours. Well, that's what I need, is more content to stream. Yes. Yes. Well, maybe I'm misremembering and I was just pivoting around with a ground type. Like I had a ground, like I had HP ground or something. I don't know. Because ever since that, I have this fear, and I always make sure that I'm showing kills. Right? You've seen me play around imaginary bugs before. It wouldn't be the last time. All right, another Tyrantrum fight here. Hardstone, Rock Slide, KO's Crobat. It clicks Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb. We don't care which. It dies after the one hit. And then we never get Muck, even if it's Sludge Bomb Poison. So we get Strange Steam Wheezing. Wander, what's up? Wander, did I hear that you're gonna go live? Because I have a hard time believing you're gonna go live. All right, and then the whole thing here. He'll be going. He's gonna go live. Did I hear a little V-Colt relaxing Renegade Platinum Soul Link? Hey man, I'll take it. It'd just be nice to be in your chat again. It's been a minute. All right. Yeah, man. I'll take what I can get. I'm not picky. All right, so the goal here, sorry, the position I'm trying to set up is crocodile, soft sand, high horsepower, and I'm going to be pre-poisoned, so I can switch into ice punch or gunk shot and safely beat this guy. But I always have to prevent curse. So I need something that can switch in to knock off ice punch or gunk shot and never bait setup. Ooh, it's kind of ape kind of him. Okay. Good to know. So yes, citrus berry ape does the job, and we can even like toxic. Yeah. Sick. All right. Who would have thought OP pivot ape? We may not even have to pivot. We might just get to... So maybe we chip the wheezing with somebody else, switch in ape. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. All right. And then who chips wheezing? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. So we send in send a Scorch with a Persian Berry, because we don't actually care about Lum either. Yep. Okay, and now we can just be Pecha here. Yep. We click Flamethrower. He clicks probably Toxic. Could be Venoshock. We don't care. Go to Ape. We overheat kill. Drop special attack. We still show fast 2-shot with Flare Blitz. And we bait always Gunk Shot. And we just go to Crook. We don't even need the pre-Toxic. And he's saying never. I would defer to Falto over me in most cases. This isn't a hill that I'll die on, because my memory is from, we'll just say, a different era of my gameplay. Yeah, well, Faulty replies to a lot of people. He is a great member of the community. Legit, no parking Tuesday to Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. No overnight parking. I've seen those from time to time before. How does Gastrodon do here? Gastrodon baits Steam. I'm gonna make sure I have somebody else that baits correctly. You do. And then we'll just bring Paparaja in the back as well. It's for garbage pickup, allegedly. I do love a good old-fashioned allegedly. Heartstone. Pecha? You can be Lum. Oh, it's so common. the true run-and-bun experience. Backup plans always get citrus. You need soft sand. And then you also get citrus. I speak in absolutes a lot. I think that the world is too worried about labels and facts. We're too PC at times. Hello, Invoice! A champion has entered the chat. Give it up for Invoice. Okay. Giga Drain. Life Orb Chip. Dead. Wheezing. Strange Steam. Flamethrower's highest damage. Never kills. Toxic, guaranteed Beno Shock. UV! How far did you make it? Oh, huge crit. I'm getting crit left and right tonight. Overheat KOs. We get Muck for guaranteed Gunk Shot. Go Crook. Hold Fiery Path and go into bench. Oh my god, with the crits tonight. Chill out. What'd you get? What'd you get, UV? Because what I'm getting is crit, dog. My goodness. Brook crit me 3 times. Big Dragon Turtle and Rapid Bump. I love Turtonator. Oh, Rapid Ash. That's what you meant. I did see the Rapid Ash. And yours is a good one. It's going to hit some overheats. Speed and specials attack is really all you need on that guy. And UV Turtonator is so good. People know it's good, and they still underrate it. It's my favorite thing about Turtonator is that it usually counters the other Turtonators in the game because they don't have Draco Meteor. So you just switch in on a fire move, live a Dragon Pulse, and then KO in return. Alright, we can't prevent webs on this one. King Nez. So we're just going to let webs go up. Unburdened Citrus Berry, guaranteed Sticky Webs turn 1. We just rip a nice Muscle Band Iron Head. And then webs are up, and Licky Licky, and Appleton, and Alchemy are all out-damaged by me. Mine was minus special attack. Have you considered using Fire Spin to confirm ranges, Wander? Mine was careful, minus special attack plus Spadef. The Spadef was super helpful. I was 1 defense as well. And he just did the job. He just did the job. Now, there were a bunch of places where I had to manufacture a range. Like Mega Charizard on Admin Courtney in Space Center. right? Turtonator is not supposed to 1v1 Mega Charizard. And it didn't. But it did with Intim support. And with Charizard taking its own Flare Blitz recoil. So like it wasn't even a range. I just didn't kill until I got a U-turn chip. I did like 5% U-turn chip and then made it damage itself 10% with Flare Blitz, and that was enough. So definitely it's my style of Pokemon. I wouldn't call it high skill cap per se, but it needs help getting there a lot of the time, other than the fact that there's a ton of Pokemon that are 4x weak to fire in this game, and you just one-shot them. Sandrew just obliterated Roxanne. Let me hear it. Let me see it. Post clip. Post clip. Oh, Victory Bell's a big one. Man, you must have been like min special attack, because I've never struggled to KO that thing. And, oh, well, Boom's different story. I've never kept Boom on the Mon because I don't believe in sacrificing it. So I believe that it would struggle on the physical attack side. All right, we're going to get Licky Break. We're going to do Iron Head. And speaking of manufacturing ranges, watch this one. I actually don't remember if I have the rest of this line cooked. Nice. Copperage is going to do 47 minimum with Muscle Band Iron Head, and then we're going to do 43 with Energy Ball, Miracle Seed boosted, but he's got to click Double Edge, and Double Edge is going to do 10% recoil. So that always kills. We'll be -1 speed, we don't care. We're outsped killed by Appleton Dragon Pulse, which will never be Apple Acid. And then this is the part that I'm not 100% on. Ooh, nope, we're not Shell Armor. Because I thought originally that I could go Starmie here, and then beat this Alcremie, but I don't have a way to prevent the setup. Turtonator, the Turtonator counter. It's true. It's true. My Turtonator was, I think my Turtonator had 20 speed IVs, which because of like the level advantage you happen to have facing those guys, and because Dexa didn't bother to make Turtonators plus speed in this game, they're all modest, you actually can outspeed and KO them if you have a decent speed stat and a level advantage. There might be like 8 Pokemon in the game that aren't plus speed, and Turtonator's 3 of them. It's great. And that proves why he doesn't leave them out there like that. Okay. The thing is, it's really hard to prevent Alcremie from setting up when you are minus speed. Does Muscle Band do this? Doesn't. Nidoking's 3 attack means that I have to be exactly Poison Barb. I'm not sure that I can prevent both Starf Berry and set up from Alcremie. I might have to risk one or the other. Did I miss a fight? No. I literally put them in the wrong order. I did. And I didn't finish the line. Okay, do I have anybody that safely switches in and one-shots this? Venoshock doesn't one-shot. We can do some damage with Infernape. We could switch in on Dragon Pulse and bait another Dragon Pulse pretty safely. Well, we can switch in on Dragon Pulse and bait another move safely. It's not going to be guaranteed. Okay. And what was the other problem? I think that the other thing that I found that works is Centiskorch, but Centiskorch at -1 is slower. Or speed type, so could be slower. Yeah, but I'd be okay with Centiskorch trying to chain kill despite being slower. Acid Armor's not nearly as scary when you're clicking Fire Lash. What's up, Syl? I'm inspiring? You glaze, you glaze. I think it's gotta be Nidoking. These are heroes. I'm not dragging them. They're carrying me. I have not fought one trainer myself. Only my Pokemon do. Plus, you and I are not playing the same game. I am playing the game of find lines that can win, and you are playing the game of trying to protect a goat box and find riskless lines. One is significantly harder than the other because in my version of the world, we just accept I have to get lucky. And that's not... Lots of people play like that naturally, but it's different when I have to do that. Gliscor, no. Okay. Oh, it's so awkward. So what if I go Orbeetle on Dragon Pulse? We ignore the... Oh, we can pre-damage for the double crit problem. But I probably won't. Slab getting poured on Monday, weather providing, of course. Let's go, Larry. I love the home updates. Lowry building the home of his future. Chicago Cub Chews going ringless. You know, we haven't had a VGC redeem on this channel in a hot minute. Alright, I think it's gotta be Kaparaja that takes the kill. So... yeah. Oh, but then I can't... No, I kind of can. Right, Ja can switch in, can take a Brick Break, and still probably take 2 attacks here. I don't love that. Do I have a... Maybe I need to think about Licky Licky differently than I am, and try to get a different bait order. because the Appleton isn't actually hard to kill. It's hard to kill and manage out Creamy. So maybe I can just bait out Creamy second / third. Did you take acid spray on R? I have never had an Arbok last very long. But I think, let me look at the set now instead of just reacting as a guy that I haven't had an Arbok in 6 months. And I'm a different player than I was when I started my original winning run. I'm keeping Glare forever. Yeah. Glare, acid spray, and then and eventually poison jab. Glare, crunch, poison fang, scary face. Glare, yeah, the crunch isn't doing a whole lot. Like, who are you hitting crunch with? Glare, poison fang for sure. Scary face and glare are doing the same job, except that scary face can be used on exactly electric types. So I would, if you want crunch, then I would drop scary face. Because paralysis is a quarter speed instead of half in this generation, it's broken. Arbok is, yes, it's going to die to anything it crunches. Exactly. Right, it's psychic types. And there aren't that many ghost types at this point in the game. Like, you can crunch, I guess you can crunch, like, the Frostlass, but then it's going to curse body you anyway. Love it. The Jaw calcs are crazy. That's true. Even this one's kind of crazy. Sheer Force 7 attack has been enough. Why doesn't Ape kill this guy? Honestly, like, I'm so used to Ape just destroying everything, and then here's a Licky Licky, and it just doesn't care. And I also don't need Muscle Band anymore. Although it's probably good for this calc anyway. So, new question. Do I have a Pokemon that can get a Rock Smash off against Appleton? Yeah, Sucker later is probably a good call. Unfortunately, my Rose is so frail that I can't get a Worry Seed on. Worry Seed would fix these problems. Clouded with the raid while already here. But I'll give you a shout out anyway. Because we love Clouded around here. We really do. Alright, we can... W raid indeed. Okay, what if I kill Licky Licky with Kingler? That seems better. And then just take enough. All right. New idea. Kaparaja, Still Muscle Band, KO, Web Go Up, get Licky Licky, click and Brick Break, click Iron Head, do 47%, go Kingler on the next Brick Break. Oh, we're dead to like double crit, huh? Is there anything we can do about that? Not really. Nidoking lives. And I could teach Brick Break. I could Rock Tomb Brick Break. But that's just gonna get me Appleton anyway. Enjoy this ad revenue, buddy. Forgot your dog has Intimidate. Wow. Oh, Dylan's live. Chatting up with Greenland Miku. Oh, yours isn't going to have sound anyway, right? Sub just watch ads. I'm sorry, Sil. There's somebody else's ads. Oh, he's got the Lee. He's got the Jolly Lee, I forgot. You've got the copyright content. Is this just your speed, or am I playing this? I know, this is just your speed up. Holy. Sorry, I blinked and I missed it. What did you pivot to get Sandshrew in? Serena, okay. Serena, 1,000 Arrows. And then this is usually overlap, but almost always Skitter Smack. We get the Skitter, we Ice Shard, we take nothing. Huge Adamant Sandshrew, by the way. Copyright strike for me using your voice as a new low. Oh, Brave. Excuse me. Excuse me. Power Gem, Earth Power, no need. Oh my god. And you outspeed, so you don't get Lunatone or Solrock. You get Zen Headbutt Costa for no BS. This is like ideal. Oh, and then this forces Ancient Power, huh? You're like, oh, switch in for a free Intim. But he doesn't boost. Right, but now that's Ancient Power again because of that, yeah. And your Queenly Majesty, okay. Hot take, I think that's the lesser ability. And now this can Ancient Power because you took that damage. Yeah, because it wasn't even Razor Shell, like... Okay, Goose dodged. This is usually Icy Wind. Easy game. We have Chesto, we live crit. Randomu Solrock coming in hot. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. Mighty probably dead to like max roll crit of something. Doggo is not very good. And we brought Penguin, guys. Way to go, Penguin. So proud of you. But Dreadnought wins this with an Intim or two. So we could probably go... Oh, why did we do that? Boosted Stomping. Were you not dead to Boosted Stomping Tantrum there? You're definitely dead to crit there. You have a Dreadnought. Clotted! The second one, there's no way that you lived. The damage you took there did not add up to you living. Oh, Catboy. Oh, Dylan. That is Avengers for sure for Roxanne. Oof, feels good, man. How did you risk 3 APs with that line? No. The first one I get. Boosted stomping doesn't usually always kill. You have to be like minus defense to kill. But then you took stomping for like, whatever, 40-ish%. And then you just stayed in for Rock Slide flinch. And -1 Rock Slide did half your health. So you were dead to crit. You guys, this is the calculus truck split. Like you have the mental, calc. Like I saw the HP bar go down too much. We were dead to crit. Yeah, the dog was all of your problems. Yeah, I switched it in, which led to 3 ancient powers that never needed to happen. One of them on overlap can happen with Serena, right? That's about it. Depending on your IVs as well. If you're like minus defense, it doesn't. But yours look decently bulky. You're him. You're him, I guess.
I'm sorry.
All right. What if we... Can we do it with Tyrantrum instead? Tyrantrum can get me Draining Kiss and lives 2 hits. Oh, and I can do... Oh, this is great. Rock Tomb, Rock Slide. Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
We have lost the way. We have developed speed. We have shut ourselves in. Machinery that has left us in want.
All right, now we're cooked. We just got to use Tyrantrum every fight.
Our knowledge has made us cynical.
4 mon line, 0 risk, 0 punishes. Yep. No, I saw nothing wrong with it. Don't mind me. All right, so
The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together.
Jago's in Tyrantrum. Jago's in, clicks an Ironhead. Tyrantrum comes in, clicks Rock Tomb.
Soldiers, don't give
We just come in on Brick Break too. We live double crit. We bait Draining Kiss always, even if we take double min roll on that move. Brick Break, yep. Rock Tomb, Rock Slide kills. We outspeed naturally, so when we lower his speed, we'll outspeed again. 27 and 34 is enough to kill after Ironhead. Now we get Alchemy for a move. And we get to do the same thing, right? We do. Sick. So now we can go Nidoking, and we'll switch in and be slower. We'll take random move crit. We'll live another crit. We'll Rock Tomb, get speed control, and then KO through leftovers. Now we're cooking. And then we get Appleton. And we need to convert Appleton into guaranteed Dragon Pulse. Well, guaranteed not, yeah, guaranteed not Apple Acid. So we just go to Scorch as a pivot, and then we go Starmie with Never Melt Ice, Ice Beam, and we win. And Starmie outspeeds at -1 speed. Just needed to reorganize the fight a little bit. Should not have struggled with that one nearly as much as I did. But Webs Up is always a easy thing to throw on, so I want to make sure I got it right. Ape stays home, clotted. Ape stays home. Get psyched. Arbok in the Discord. Guy in. There's not many. Ape leads on like every fight. It just, that's what's weird. It's not even like it comes to every fight. It leads on like half of the fights in the game. Turns out a lot of Focus Sash Pokemon are weak to close combat and Sky Uppercut. Yeah. Ja, Tyrantrum, Nidoking, Scorch. Are they all there? They're all there. Who's the 6th Pokemon? I guess Gliscor's just kind of generically good. Ape's generically good. Yeah, I think it's Ape because Ape outspeed 2 shots at -1. So we're still going to bring it, but it's not planned on doing anything. Okay, you're Never Melt. You're Poison Barb. Berry, Heartstone, you can have that back. And then your Muscle Band. Always concerning when every Pokemon needs damage boost to do its job. And then this is Rock Tomb. Poison Jab's not on the set. That would have been a massive throw. Nidoking problems. It's like Poison Hero Breloom. So easy to forget. I'm excited how much value I've gotten out of the early Rock Tomb Nidoking, because I hated doing it. Had to, but hated it. Okay, and while I'm here, in case some steerage happens, we will also Ice Punch. Triple Flex Nidoking. Let's go. Right, anybody else need moves? Iron Head, Rock Tomb, Rock Slide, Ice Beam, Never Melt. Okay. I think it's her. No pre-damage or statuses on anybody. This is just a straight up fight. Okay, Slurpuff has to click webs. Sheer Force Iron Head always kills. This is not focused Asteroid Burden like every other Slurpuff. The first 20 minutes I looked at this fight, I ignored that. Alright, we get Licky Licky for Brick Break, and we just click another Iron Head. I think this is the only non-booming Licky Licky in the game. Another crit, because that's just what we get today. Today we get crit. We go Tyrantrum. We get lowered speed. Take a Brick Break. We Rock Tomb. Take another Brick Break. We get another crit. There you go. We're now faster. We get Alcremie. Alcremie always has a kill with Draining Kiss. Go to Nidoking. We get slowed down. He can't set up. We have slow kill. We Rock Tomb for speed control. I get our special dropped, which doesn't matter. That was just highest damage. We now outspeed. KO with Poison Jab through leftovers. Now we get Appleton last. We are 79 HP. And this can be anything but recover. Go to Centiskorch. Huge Rock Tomb value. We get Leech Seeded, that's fine. Go to Starmie on Dragon Pulse. We get Webbed. We're still infinitely faster than this thing. And this is Gluttony, not Thick Fat, so Ice Beam kills. By the way, we needed... Nice crit. We needed damage boost, despite it being 4 times weak. And our reward... Not this. This is just a nugget. The Poison Gem. Which we will try not to use on Toxic this run. All right. Next fight. Glad I found that one. I was struggling with that cook. Let me fix my calc. Everybody in the calc has boosting items, which makes you think you have kills you don't have. This is the thing I start messing up when I go fast. Okay, Wise, Glasses, Starmie, outspeeds, and kills. Huzzah! Is that what we want to do? Or do I want to do Ape? I think I want to do Ape. Ape lead. Oh, it's Flare Blitz. Fake out Flare Blitz, huh? Do I still want to do that? Oh no, I can fake out Overheat. Okay. Fake out Overheat, always get Acrobatics for fast kill from Greninja. That seems better. That does seem better. Because I don't have a 1v1 for Greninja. So we're gonna get a little creative here. Acrobatics and Itemless to me says I should hand this guy my Sticky Barb. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go Ja with the Sticky Barb. And that's going to give him the Sticky Barb. And then we're going to bait Low Kick. Okay. And then we can pivot. Is it really that? Yeah, we can pivot known pivot Raichu, who takes nothing from low kick because it's light as a feather, and can also do some fake outs if I really need to, but I'd prefer to have a clean count. So we give it Sticky Barb. It takes 1. We go to Raichu. It takes a 2nd. We go back to Ja for free. Takes a 3rd. Raichu takes a 4th. How many do we want to do? Fake out. We want to fake out and get the barb back, right? That's the key. And that'll make us dead to Final Gambit at the end, which is fine. So then we probably just have to deal with that stuff. Yeah, it'll be fine. She'll be fine. Oh yeah. And we can always take a low kick, and yeah, we always take a low kick safely, and then out prioritize Shuriken with fake out. Okay. All right, what's the damage? Dave. What's going on, man? What is that? Dolphins. What is Sticky Barb damage here? 133, 16. Okay. Not enough. Can I run up a Pokedoku? Sure. Yes, I can. My late gen Pokemon knowledge is not great. But that doesn't mean I can't do it. Mega Evolved Dragon Middle Evolution Fossil. Well, I think isn't that just these two? Isn't it just Tyrant and Tyrantrum? I'm trying to think about, like, no, even the Mega Evolutions. Well, we've had more fun with Tyrantrum, so we're going to pick that. Klugi? Is that a fossil? Never heard of it. Hoenn? Hoenn is Gen 3. Alright. Dragon Mega Evolved. So it could be... Oh, I don't know which letter of Charizard it is. That's one option. Or just pick something that's regularly Mega'd, like Mence. I am a fossil. Well said. You got me. You got me. And then Dragon Middle Evolution of a 3 line. Why? Surely there's more. I don't know if the new Megas are now available, so I could pick Mega Dragonite, right? So let's not do that. Let's go Mega Altaria. Okay, I don't know if that's good. Middle Evolution Dragon. Always Dragonair comes to mind first, but surely we can find somebody with a more niche. Who other triple dragon? Shelgon is probably better than that because that nobody remembers that Pokemon. What other dragon guys are out there? I think Shelgon's a decent shout. Doesn't feel good. Dual type Mega Evolved is pretty out there. How about somebody that gains? Let's pick someone that gains a typing on Mega. We have a monotype that changes. I could pick, I think Gyarados is too popular. My first thought was just to go Sableye, because that's people don't like using it. But I guess that's not true in like singles. Dual type Mega Evolved. Come back to that. Hoenn Mega Evolved. And I don't know with those, like, is it just has Mega? As in, like, because Megas didn't even exist in Hoenn yet. I don't even know how that works. Hoenn Middle Evolution? What was new in Hoenn? Jesus. Horus? Exists. Just needs to exist. So if I said, like, Ampharos is Gen 2, if I picked Ampharos Mega here with that, oh, that's a good dual type, actually. Let's do that. Oh, Mega Ruby Alpha. I would never have known that that's what you meant. All right, that was a good one, Ampharos Mega. Wait, are the Lotties from here? Isn't that Gen 3? Or Latias Mega? I think so. If I get that wrong, I can live with it. Nice. We're cooking. Dual type Fossil. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? I mean, it's just gonna take me to Bulbapedia. That's not. I know what a Mega is. Unless you mean something else. But that's fine. Dual type Fossil. Well, they're like all dual type. I kind of just want to put Ammonite because, again, Gen 1 hero. But I think something like a Bovis. Let's just pick a Bovis. Amora. Nice. I know, he sucks. We don't talk about that guy. Fake fossil, fake friend. And then Hoenn fossil. Oh god. What's the Hoenn fossil? And again, it could mean that it exists in it, but oh, is that Archeops, really? Archon? Why not? Eh. That's okay. Dual type middle evolution is so generic. So I went to starters, but the starters don't have a dual type as their middle evolution. Doesn't Combuskin? Yeah, some of them do. Let's go with the old Marsh Stomp. Screw that guy. Boring. Hoenn middle evolution. God. What the heck is in Ruby? I had Ruby, so you'd think I'd be able to remember some of it. But it's been 20 years. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Help! Think of any Pokemon from Ruby. You can do it. What even are the starters there? Are those are the Hoenn starters, right? Hoenn egg. Okay. So we could go like Grovyle if I can't think of anything. HS White. Ooh, that's a good one. Curlia. I like that. I do like that. Deal. Alright, and then I get to look, right? I get to see. Dragonite Mega. There you go. Most common. People like new things. Diplin. Okay. Yep, was never going to get that. Most common answer. Little Leap. Okay. Celios Hoenn? No idea. Alright, so what were the good answers? Latios, Latias were best. Mega Rayquaza, okay. It's all the new ones. Got it. So I was middle of the pack. Vibrava would have been the right guess for me. Yeah, I should have known that. I love that guy. Oh, these are I didn't know Dracovish and Dracozolt were even fossils. Huh. No kidding. Maybe I knew that at one point. Don't care about the new Mega thing. Got it. I don't know what generation Pokemon are from, so I could never have guessed it. Dual type middle evolution. Dottler is a good one. I could have come up with Dottler. And then dual type fossil. Shieldon. Yeah, that would have been good. Nice. I didn't play those games. Again, what you can remember stuff from that many years ago? I grew up on Red, Blue, Yellow. I played Silver and Crystal. And then I played, I sort of played Ruby. I definitely played through it, but I didn't play it for years like I did the other ones. And then I left Pokemon for 20 years. W redeem though. There's all kinds of megas. All right, so again, we want 7 switches. So if we give wait, let's try this again. We're doing well, Mega Lucha's not busted outside of Nuzlocke. Yes, it's a demon in Nuzlocke where you can put it in the perfect context, but like in VGC and in sixes and all of the other formats of Pokemon and in just the regular playthroughs, it's a Pokemon with 92 base attack. Yeah, and it loses Unburden. Yeah. Okay. 16. Okay. So the good news is that Fake Out does the last 2 Sticky Barb ticks both work. So this should always work, that we can go Sticky Barb Jaw, Bait Low Kick, go Raichu. That's 25%. Go back, another 25%. That's 50%. Go back. 75%. Go to Jaw one last time, then go Ape, kill with Fake Out. That should always work with Citrus Berry on Raichu. Citrus Berry is probably being overly cautious, but I'm willing to do that because I don't want to lose my Sticky Barb. Would not have expected defensive pivot Raichu to be coming out today, but it does. And it's taking 3. Yeah, it's taking 3, which means Citrus is correct. Okay. And then we go Infernape on low kick, Sticky Barb comes on over. And then we should be baiting. I can pre-damage to be dead to Focus Blast Water Shuriken. If I want. I don't think I care. Ooh, I do care. Okay, so we pre-damage Ape to always be dead to Focus Blast, Water Shuriken. We only have to pre-damage like 4%, so it barely changes anything. So that way it's not Final Gambit. And then we do the old pivoty pivot. We might even be able to go Raichu. We should be able to go Raichu and get a fake out. And then we just bring a whole bunch of guys until this thing kills itself. Who are the guys? We bring you, we bring you. Sure. Are those the right ones? Yeah, I think so. Video's going down. We're not there yet. We got time. It's 11:35. I haven't moved. I thought that I was going to make light work of this section, and I did not. Okay, no item on you. Sticky barb on you. Citrus on you. Yeah, it can take a minute. And Nidoking. I don't think all of these guys need Citrus. It's so likely to flick Final Gambit on like every turn. Yep, especially since we'll even have. Well, Ape was originally our focus, whatever guy. There's a world where I just go back to Raichu and click Fake Out, admittedly. We will assess that. Unfortunately, Raichu doesn't kill unless it's exactly the last turn. We'll also have Caparaja at nearly full HP. Okay, and then we need a tiny bit of pre-damage. So this is low kick. $49 plus Focus Blast 73. 122 Ape. More than I thought. I don't want to take that much pre-damage. Right? We're going here anyway. Right? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not pre-damaging. Cook dinner and half of a trainer, let's go! Itemless sticky barb. Itemless sticky barb citrus. Oh yeah, that Zoroark is a demon at times. Okay. Fake out. Plus overheat. Monkey, I don't know what the count is anymore. Thank you. Guaranteed acrobatics, which makes contact. Flying type. Beautiful. Guaranteed low kick. Two. Gunk shot. 3. Yeah, I've never used it this early before. 4. It only took 3 Pokemon. 5. 6. 7. Okay, he doesn't die on this one. This is the decision point. I think it's better to keep Ape at full. Can we die to crit plus? Crit low kick into Raichu does 39, and then we take 1 sticky barb. No, fine. It does mean, but it would mean random move, which isn't great. Yeah, actually I don't like that. Let's do the ape line. We want to maximize the number of turns. Oh, I forgot to add in the sticky barb turn. That's why. That's why my pre-damage didn't make sense. Sticky barb acquired. Excelgor, 72 HP. This is Focus Blast Water Shuriken. Can I go Pikachu here? It always kills, so it can't Gambit. 5 hit Shuriken does 17 times 5. 50, 85. We'd live on 1. Get him, Raichu. Get him. Big fake out. And now we're back. 52 HP. Which means it's always Bug Buzz. Always Bug Buzz isn't great, admittedly. Is that Nidoking first? No. Stop playing with crits on, that'll help. Go Centiskorch. Great. Now this should be... This is always Shuriken. Yes. Shuriken or Gambit, I should say. It's most likely Gambit now. Doesn't want to do it. Okay. Life Orb tick. We're not dead to Final Gambit. Are we dead to Max Roll Bug Buzz crit? We are dead to Max Roll Bug Buzz crit. Anytime this guy wants to kill himself, that'd be fine. Bug Buzz or Focus Blast. Bro. Do you know how unlikely these moves are? Don't yell at me. I'm playing smart. Excelgor's being stupid. What's this one? Thank you. This thing never behaves for me. Turns. Jesus. Santos, get over here. Yeah. Just annoying. But sticky barb strats we like. Yeah, my Santos is pretty scuffed, but we just don't have a shift read check. Period. So I believe that Santos is the hardest fight on the route to do riskless. Very few things can, but people make a lot more mistakes on Perientia. First friend is a shift counter if you can bait it last. No, yeah, unfortunately, I think I need to lead with that friend, and I don't kill. So maybe if I find a different order, but it's the only thing that outspeeds Mamoswine because my Crook is a little slow. So the plan as of now, although happy to look at other versions, is Fake Out, Sky Up, and KO Ninetales, and then with Citrus Berry, we never bait Shift Tree. We always bait Typhlosion. Good night. Good night, Sil. And then Typhlosion Eruption, we have exactly one option here. We go to Tyrantrum with a Citrus Berry, we dodge double crit, we hit a Rock Slide, and then we figure it out from there, but probably we just... I don't even know at that point where we go. Let's just say it's 20%. If it's 20% guy, we're probably not dead and just get to stay in. Oh, that's right. Different version of the line. Hold on. Maybe I can do ape. Maybe I can just chain with ape. Okay. So I'm willing to risk max roll crit turn 1. If I go Lumberry Gliscor, I'm dead to max roll Flamethrower non-hypnosis, so it's whatever 40% or of a 1 in 64. I don't even know what that is, but it's low. It's a low number, low odds, less than 1%. So I can live with that. And then Gliscor will bait Icicle Crash Ice Shard from any HP. So we go to Ape with a Citrus. Oh, that's what Ape's doing, this guy. Go to Ape with it, but it probably does both, admittedly. A lot of the time. We go to Ape, we overheat. Now we bait Typhlosion. Tyrant does that. Surely we don't die. We can consider switching Ape in there if we get enough chip. If the Rock Slide does enough to kill with Fake Out. Yeah. And then ideally just kill the Shift Tree. But if not, we'll have Scorch and Nihoking and somebody else to hopefully do a job here. Or have another guy that does the job. Not really. Well, if things are dying, we can always have Poison Barb guy in the back, sure. All right, and then what do we do? Do we just wipe? We wouldn't just wipe because Ape could just come in and revenge, but everything goes off the rails if we do get the max roll crit, for sure. So let's not see that. I guess I don't need 3 answers. So which of you two takes less damage from this fool? Huh? Oh, 20%. Let's try that again. 100%. Alright, you take less, so we could conceivably Aqua Jet and drop the damage output. Oh, but it's you. Right, of course it's you. Okay. Lumberry. Citrus. Citrus. Do you need damage boost? You do. You don't. You need a Covert Cloak, which doesn't exist. Alright, there you go. Click buttons, you got it. Rich Boy Santos. Drought is up. Bulldoze is clicked. We get the hypnosis. W's, doesn't matter. Any HP that we didn't die from. All right, -1 speed. Now we are faster. Earthquake kills. Because we are minus speed Gliscor, we are slower than Mamoswine. And full HP, we are still dead to Icicle Crash. Go Ape. Okay. Now this is going to be 90-10. We click Overheat. Would have loved to save the HP there. But I think we have enough. We didn't get crit. Typhlosion in. The 113 hero continues, coming to every fight. Most desert fights too. Don't crit me. Let's check our roll. We could still be dead to crit here. This thing does not have Spadef. Eruption crit. We are dead to 6 rolls. Okay. All right, that's a great roll. That's less than 10%. Which means we can go to Ape here and kill with Fake Out. He's in Blaze. We are accounting for that as well. This should do nothing. He crit. Thank you. Fake Out kills. Shiftry last. Can't boom. We're never dead. Oh, we Solar Blade. Of course you click Overheat. Easy game. Crit's going wild tonight. All right, Tori and Tia time. All right, the lead is easy. Then we got to do a little bit of math. Doubles, no sun. Pre-paralyzed, itemless, -1 attack, Rose. With an item, I guess. We'll say an Aspire Berry so we don't heal ourselves accidentally. Great. So we can be 66 HP and bait knockoff Psychic Fangs. It's a beautiful thing. So that slot is going to switch to Crawdon. Meanwhile, we need a special attacker to KO Bruxish in slot 2 and bait Bisharp. The unlikely culprit is going to be Executor, who, if I hold an Oranberry, outdamages Gothitelle, but is outdamaged by Bisharp knockoff. And we Energy Ball KO Bruxish from full. So turn 1, we go into Crawdon on Psychic Fangs guaranteed plus knockoff. We will be itemless. He will be not -1, which is nice. And then knockoff does 16. What does max roll crit do? 30. So we have 14 HP of span. which is enough. So we will be at 52 plus 16, which is 68 HP. We take that damage, and we're always baiting close combat, low kick. We protect, and we do some chip. I think we energy ball chip the Scrafty. Scrafty will take 40%, but the worst case would actually be... I don't even know if it matters. Do I need to chip?
How to inhabit roles like...
We'll say yes.
How to inhabit them with love and with joy and with passion and with emptiness.
Okay, so if I just switch you in, that actually would work. Okay. Oh, no, that's why, okay. So, we protect, we chip, then we go orbital on close combat and low kick. Itemless orbital never shows kill after taking that combination of moves.
The flip that occurs that we're really working with is...
Can we take 28%?
Figure out how to...
18 and...
enjoy the
7. No, we can't. Okay. So yeah, itemless orbital takes double fighting move. Ape switches in for free. And now we show fast kill to Bisharp. Scrafty can do whatever at once, so we fake out the Scrafty. We dodge the sucker punch as a result. Orbital switches out for Crook. Crook intimidates Bisharp, making it +1. And +1 guy can attack either of my mons. But black glasses... Black glasses Crook. Sorry. -1 defense Scrafty is dead to Sky Uppercut from full. So the chip from eggs didn't matter. And then Crocodile unboosted Brick Break KOs Scrafty, or Bisharp, sorry. So we clear the field, 50-50 to take a sucker punch, and then the slot would be random even if we get that move. Gothitelle comes in, has to fake out the Crocodile, which lets us click Flare Blitz, and then Crocodile Crunch finishes the job the next turn. Might be the fastest Orientia I've ever cooked. This fight is quite formulaic for how demon it seems to be. Rare that I use all 6 slots on this fight. We are going to give you a Asphere Berry. Para, and we're going to pre-damage to knockoff with item range, which is 66. Okay, Rose is perfect. Eggs needs any old item. Okay, slot 2, perfect. You're itemless, and you need to be dead to unboosted knockoff, plus low kick. Just 68 HP. It's a good one, Flo. Sona back in business. Short stream today, I saw. Welcome back to Run&Bun Madness. It's a good way to get speed control and doubles if you're just pivoting. I've actually my second pre-paralyzed today. It also played around Toxic Spikes, toxicing me earlier on a pivot mon. 68 HP. And itemless, and then you need damage boost in the form of black glasses. You also need to have the move Brook break, which you do. You need to be itemless, and I think Ape also is supposed to be itemless here. It doesn't really matter. Thanks, Clotted. Appreciate that. I won't do veto tonight. I'll get 2 veto tonight, hopefully. Oh, it's already midnight. Oh my god. Maybe not. All right, Tori and Tia. Intimidate goes off, which lowers the damage foul play does to us. Because Rose is a special attacker, it does not actually matter here. Rose baits Psychic Fangs and knock off exactly. We go to itemless Crawdon. Executor needs to click the special move and KO the fish. Psychic Fangs fails. Knockoff does a small amount of damage. Okay. And then because we're holding an item, we are out damaged by Bisharp here. Beautiful. Bisharp and Scrafty have low kick into Crawdon. We just need to stall a turn. So I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna energy ball. I just realized I could double switch now and it'd be the same, but I'm gonna follow my line. Can't kill with crit. Might as well do it. Okay. Crawdon, double fighting move into Orbeetle. Executor, free switch into Infernape. There's low kick, does nothing, does close combat. There we go. Highest damage on the board right now is Sucker Punch into Orbeetle, which doesn't have a kill. Yep. So this is no kill scene, guaranteed Sucker Punch. Which will fail. Orbeetle goes to Crook. We fake out the Scrafty. We do activate Defiant, it doesn't matter. Fake out makes Sucker Punch fail. Citrus Berry also doesn't matter. And then this is 50-50 random target Sucker Punch. We don't care. Click Brick Break, it always kills. Let me click Overheat and it always kills. Right? Brick Break, Brick Break. Oh, sorry, not Brick Break, Sky Uppercut over here. Random +1 Sucker Punch. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Bye-bye Bisharp. Just Gothitelle left. Shadow Tag is up. Has to fake out Crocodile because we show fast kill. So Crook can do whatever it wants. And click the Overheat button over here. There's the Citrus Berry, and now we Crunch, and we Flare Blitz. We're faster with both. And that's pretty simple to orient to you. Took longer on the Greninja. Thank you. All right, next one I remember being pretty free as well. Do I have good guaranteed guys? Yeah, the number one good guaranteed guy I have is Garchomp. I have Jagged Pass, Garchomp left. And nothing else there. And then, what else do I have there? And then Mount Chimney is Altaria Jangmo-O, which I wish that I could delay this to get 118, but I'm going to need this encounter, I think, in the gym, because I have guaranteed 118 Altaria already. But at least this won't, oh, it won't have Perish, so I'll live with it. Though 50, we'd love to get the 50-50 Jangmo-O here if we can, but both of those are really good mons. No, Dragapult is duped. I got Victory Road Dragapult at the end of NG+. And it came to a lot of optionals, so I'm kind of down with it. Huge Dino. I mean, I need Dino for the... I did have it as Dreepy, but I never evolved it in my original run, and my rule set allows for that. So I couldn't catch 122 Dreepy specifically in NG+, but I could catch Dragapult later. All right, Ape is a cheat and just overheats the Scyther, and then baits Acrobatics Talonflame, go to Tyrantrum with a Rossberry, we KO, we get close combat, and I think we just go back to Ape and win. But just to make sure we have this covered, We're going to bring some other Pokemon so that we can pivot around and get ourselves guaranteed close combat. So we'll bring Gliscor and Ja as well, and this is just so free. I'm using Silcalc. I admittedly don't even notice the percentages are there because I know this game pretty much inside and out at this point. Been playing it for a couple years straight now. Okay, do we need any damage boost? I don't even think we need damage boost. I don't think we need items. There's no reason not to Cherry Berry here in case we want to switch in on a Body Slam. And you need to be Frost. But shout out to Sil for making Silcalc. It's a great thing. These guys don't need items at all. It's fine. I'll give the backup guys something. Guaranteed close combat. He's Lumberry. And we just outspeed and kill. He's -1. Oh, Ape. You don't make me work very hard for certain things. People weren't kidding about how this thing is an easy button. It really is. For me, that's not a positive. But I get why they use it. Alright, I think here I've got a bunch of viable leads. I like having to work to beat the game, to solve the fights, and like, this guy doesn't make me do that. Alright, Kingler, Razor Shell, KO's Golurk, and even if it's like different mons outspeeding and KOing, it's still variety. You gotta find it, you know? You gotta craft the lines. When it's like Ape takes 2, whoop-dee, you're faster than everything in the game. Meh. But I'm the one that picked GMO Ape. I could have run a random one that wasn't nearly as cracked. So only one person to blame. All right. Kingler is not dead to Flapple, but is dead to Vikavolt. So we'll get Vikavolt full random. I believe Ape takes full random. KOs with Overheat. And then we get Flapple, and I think we can take full random on Flapple as well. Ken. Oh, Nidoking, I wanted to give it to you. That's right. We're going to give Orbeetle the kill with Silver Powder. And it can't Dragon Dance on us. Kingler does not need damage boost. You don't need damage boost. Well, I'll tell you one fight I'll bring Maractus to if it lasts that long, is Magma Hideout Groudon. But I'm keeping it underleveled on purpose because it's a spiky shield Pokemon, right? It's not just a protect guy. It's the special kind of breaking focus sash protect guy. Yeah, and our old friend Cheesemo brought it to a bunch of battles on a few different runs. Dark Gem acquired, very nice. Let's get in there. No damage boost, no damage boost. We got Togi at home. I'm out of 4x flying resist, so we got to do something. Sheer Force Razor Shell does big damage. People don't like the Sheer Force Kingler, but it outputs some damage, man. Overheat. Flare Blood shows fast 2 shots. We don't have to worry about the drop. Flapple can't set up. Orbeetle takes random move because it still has an item. And Bug Buzz KOs with boost. So long, Flapple. Aggron's out, Togi's out, Magnezone. Bastiodon is a good call and shout. Alolan Graveler. Those are all the ones I didn't even think of Bastiodon, but they're all done. We're running out of Pokemon to use. What I would really like, I think, is a Solid Rock Rhyperior from Meteor Falls. Oh yeah, we've done a bunch. Hold on, let me scroll up. People actually chatted with me tonight, so I struggled to. Oh, it's not even visible. I think it's like 39 or 40 now, Monkey. It was 32 at the start of stream. I can probably let me flip through. Hold on. I can do this. So call that 33, 34. We didn't overheat KO in this fight. We 35, 36. I did 2 on that fight. Yeah. 37, Seviper. We didn't overheat KO there. We did Wheezing, 38. Vanillux and Beartick, 40. We're at 40. Bang. All right, and then shout out to Sil for this being the first time I get to calc this fight in one location without all the annoying flipping. Thoot! Hello, Thoot. Welcome in. Good morning to you. All right, we're going to do the 1 HP Ape bait here. Ape is faster than Raichu and faster than Staraptor, so we'll get quick attack and fake out turn 1, guaranteed. And on that, we can go to Kingler. Meanwhile, on the other slot, we can have Crocodile, who will get intimidated, and at -1 is not showing kills to anybody, but is dead to Raichu Grassknot. Gastron is alive. It's not coming to that many battles anymore, but it's been in the builder, looking for mud shots, doing its thing. I might have to lead it on Alakazam in a minute. We'll see about that. But he's here, part of the team. The Torkoal killer might be. But probably I'll lead a Torkoal guy that isn't dead to just plain Quick Claw. Right, like Earth Power Nidoking isn't dead to Quick Claw, so that's usually a better version. We'll see. So not Protect. Kingler takes double up, normal moves, and then Sun is not up, doubles is happening. -1 Crook KOs Raichu. We don't care who baits what, because Kingler, without Intimidate active, fast kills both Marowak and Rhyperior. We can give this guy a Citrus Berry just to cover ourselves, but essentially that ends the left side. And then we're in this weird spot because Raptor doesn't see any kills. So we need to pre-regular Poison Crook so that we can Sticky Barb. Hold on, we have a Sticky Barb. Let's use it. That's more fun. Then I don't have to do the. I don't have to remember to pre-poison. All right, so we Sticky Barb. Oh, I have to pre-poison and Sticky Barb, don't I? Yeah, sure. I pre-poison and Sticky Barb. I thought that the damage worked out for me. 149 divided by 8 is 18, and no, close combat goes from 102 to 122, so I was wrong before. So yes, I'll pre-poison Sticky Barb so that I'm always dead to close combat on turn 2 after not being dead to it on turn 1. Our Intimidate's not a problem because the White Herb gets used up. So now we've switched the slots. Kingler is safe. Kingler KOs whichever of the two Mons comes in. And Raptor clicks close combat into Starmie. Starmie tanks close combat. White Herb is used up, so this will drop its Spadef, and Starmie will be seeing fast kill with Ice Beam. We won't be dead to anything yet, so we're going to get guaranteed close combat. Sorry, guaranteed quick attack. Kingler kills the other side. We click Rapid Spin just to burn the time, if you will. Ooh, it doesn't matter, right? Isn't that the thing? Correct, it doesn't matter. We can get 90-10 at this point. It doesn't matter. It's always quick attack or dual wing beat into Starmie. The right side's down. It's just Raptor. Kingler can Ice Hammer the Raptor for a KO. Actually, we can just Razor Shell because it's got its defenses dropped. And we can bring Raichu in. Yeah. And we're slot independent, so I can choose Raichu to be in slot 1 or slot 2 at the beginning, based on how we do the beginning of the fight. I want Raichu in slot 2 to bait this slot correctly. We're going to show fast kill to Gyarados. We're gonna bait Storm Drain Lumineon with a Focus Sash. So we can click Fake Out, click Fake Out, and Ice Hammer for a tiny bit of chip. And then we're faster and we just kill with Thunderbolt. And Raichu chains the Gyarados. So far, you've never used the Sticky Barb ever. Yeah, well, so I just used it. I know you're not big on watching VODs, but it'll be in mine. So I would say that 90% of the use cases for Sticky Barb are reducing acrobatics damage and stalling Pokemon out. So I used it on the Greninja that's on this route. I baited it with Ape for guaranteed acrobatics. I switched in Steel type holding the Sticky Barb. I sent the Sticky Barb over to the Greninja. I pivoted Raichu, and Raichu baited Gunk Shot and took almost nothing from Low Kick. So I could go Raichu Caparaja and alternate Low Kick Gunk Shot, so Caparaja didn't even take damage during the stall. And then after 8 turns, Greninja had like 4 HP left, which is guaranteed because you know Sticky Barb damage. So I could Fake Out with Raichu or Ape. I think I used Ape. Itemless, and because I KO it with a contact move, I get the Sticky Barb back. Bop. I love the Sticky Barb. I use it not all that often, but there's a couple of types of mons that it can do a really good job against. Flying Gem Crobats and Flying Gem or Psychic or Seed Haluchas are 2 pretty common ones. Yeah, so one is reducing aggro damage, the other is getting rid of Unburden. If your Halucha gains an item, it no longer has the doubled speed of Unburden. So that's a big one for later in the game. All right, so Ape in slot 1 goes to Kingler, and then Kingler's sitting on the field. That's what we want, because we want Raichu slot 2. So this is already correct. There you go. Have you found good uses for Lagging Tail? I use Lagging Tail not that often, but every once in a while it's really nice. On this run, I used it against the red card Sturdy Skarmory. I couldn't risk switching my Mons into an attack, so I let it set up spikes or rocks or whatever, which weren't as damaging to my team turn 1. Sturried it, hit it with red card, and then my Rapid Spinner there was Starmie, which could switch into random move plus rocks. Lagging Tail for payback is another good one. Yeah, it's a good one. Wander, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Hope to catch you live next time. Bring Gastrodon because Thude's here. Okay. More Sticky Barb. Love it. Kingler doesn't need an item, but we'll give it Oranberry. You need to be 1 HP itemless. Wise Glasses just because. You don't need Wise Glasses or Orin or anything really. Yeah, you don't need an item. And your backup plans, you get a citrus. And the Raichu isn't sashed, right? No, it's Lumberry. Great. We need to pre-poison as well on slot 2. And pre-poison sticky bar, so we're going to take 25%, but we need to take, we need to be dead to, we need to be at 102. Okay, so Crook, 149 divided by 8 is, no, that was not the correct numbers. 18, so we're taking 36 plus 102, 138. Pre-poison, not toxic, so it is 1/8. King, thank you for the raid. Everybody drop our friend King a follow. What were we playing tonight, friend? We're about to go into the last fight of the night, so I'll be raid chaining with you here in a second. 113 Trudge is about to come to an end. Shed Shell double. Truck Simulator. Oh no. All right. Well, welcome to the final fight of 113. A nasty Chungus. All right. So we get intimidated. It doesn't matter. High horsepower still KOs Raichu. And then White Herb prevents our Intimidate from messing anything up. We're 1 HP. Ape is faster than both who have priority moves, so this is Fake Out, Quick Attack into the Ape slot, guaranteed. Kingler takes that. High horsepower KOs Raichu. And unlike the Detra's world, we don't have to worry about Levitate. Crit. Doesn't matter. Double crit didn't matter with Oranberry. All right, and now we have an unintimidated. So two things. One, we took Toxic and Sticky Barb, which means we're now 102 Crocodile, which is dead to exactly close combat min roll. So Staraptor now changes slots. It has no kills into Kingler. Kingler is free to Razor Shell, fast KO Marowak. And then we have close combat on this slot, and there's no White Herb available. So we can go Starmie. Never quite did this fight this way, but it's all gonna work. Bye-bye Marowak. One thing I did not account for, which will be fine is that Rhyperior can Helping Hand here. We don't care. But we could eat a Helping Hand boosted quick attack on Starmie now. This is, so after the drop, Starmie sees fast kill into Staraptor, so it's locked into quick attack. It has no kills. Rhyperior can do whatever it wants. And then we're just gonna Rapid Spin for to stall a turn. Rhyperior does Helping Hand. Big Helping Hand quick attack. We crit him. That'll show him. Okay. And now this is no longer guaranteed quick attack. Starmie was always possibly sometimes dead to other attacks. But again, it doesn't matter. So we can Ice Hammer, KO the Raptor, and then we can go Raichu, who takes the same damage from all three moves. This is 90% quick attack. Ooh. My god, that's so much damage from a quick attack. Oh god, Raichu. That's minus defense. Minus defense Raichu for you. Dude, I've been crit like a dozen times today. I got triple crit on Brook. It's just so many crits. So many crits. Yeah. And now we have Fake Out active. Sorry, this is Storm Drain, so Ice Hammer is the only move that we can chip with. We break Sash, we get some chip, and we're cool. I don't know if I remembered Wise Glasses on Raichu, but it also doesn't matter. So I'm just going to remove it from the calc. Raichu is faster, and there's no more Lightning Rod. So obviously we need to get our Goat Gastrodon on the field for Thu. And we click a Thunderbolt. And then we outspeed and we one-shot this Gyarados. Volt Tackle isn't available yet. That comes later. I still may take it because I'm plus attack Raichu. That seems to be the new meta. But I'm plus attack 2 attack? I don't know. We'll see. I will be stressed with that decision soon enough. Sludge Bomb, Thunderbolt. Riskless fight. Yeah, that's fair. But Raichu's so frail it has a hard time living a crit and its own recoil. That's the other side of it. Yeah, I think I probably end up dropping Psychic, admittedly. But I'm definitely keeping Encore. Grab the Shed Shell. And call it a day. Alright, that was a good stretch of fights for me. Two Sticky Barb techs. Love that. We dodged the Fiction on Santos. And then had the doubles be riskless. All good things. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. I've never had a Raichu, other than it like appearing on 117 and then dying on Watson. Never seriously had it, I should say. So I'm sure I'll agonize over that decision live in front of a studio audience of about 7 people. All right. If we can fraud veto, we can do a full split deathless. That would be nice. We have not done a split deathless yet. All right, I'll bet we've got some people to raid. Doesn't it just seem like Dylan and Miku will be live? Oh, they are. Let's raid Squirk. I haven't raided Squirk in a hot minute. I'm always saying hello. Let's bring him a couple viewers. Yes, for Raichu guy. Monkey, thanks for being here. Thoot, Spirit of Fate, King for the raid, Invoice, In and Out All Night, all goats. Anyone else I missed as well? Wander. Y'all make it fun.